Is one
There.
ever finished with technical difficulties?
No.
Right now
Nice.
in the blue room.
Yeah,
Is it actually blue?
probably.
You would
blue
know.
furnishings at least.
Got.
And next to us, I see a green room.
I mean, is that like cerulean, maybe?
Oh, as in the furniture's blue?
Oh, that's more slate.
Oh, it looks blue to me.
It's like it's in the blue family.
Yeah. But Omega and I are crazy, apparently, in terms of how we see colors.
Yeah. Why I don't? Any idea why I'm able to see right here, Jacob?
Well, you can see what you so that it's like fog of war. You can still see and know that it was there before because at one point you could see into that room.
Okay.
But any tokens that are in there would not be shown.
Are there tokens in there?
No.
Household staff listening over eavesdropping on what we're saying.
Is that where the spaghetti is?
I mean, I can show you what spaghetti was.
Flying spaghetti monster. Now look what you've done.
You're not gonna like it, but I'm gonna do it anyways.
Yeah, because that room over there is purple. This room's green.
Yeah. Alison, when you say you're not going to like it, given how much of many of the things we find challenging and kind of like as it is, that really makes me worried.
No, it's a character from Aqua Teen Hunger Force.
Oh my god.
Yeah, it's
Guff's
And
here.
the first thing he
yay!
says is, "I want my name to be Spaghetti."
Mm-hmm.
Oh goodness.
All right, so the last demon is felled, and you take some time to take stock of the situation. Downstairs, the guards and servants that were in the home sort of calm down a bit. Some were asleep. They were awakened by the sounds of battle. Michaud inspects what little remains there are of the demons, and can be promptly ignored if chosen. While you guys make your discussions, I put you all in the same room because that seemed reasonable for what you were doing in RP.
Yep.
Fair enough.
And have at it.
Well, I think where we ended was we decided we were gonna go talk to Lady Michaud.
She can be found downstairs poking at piles of ichor, looking at the noxious clouds that the dretches exploded and became.
Oh, wait.
That said.
It was suggested that we take a short rest to do some healing. Do we want to do that?
Absolutely.
How
Should be nice.
badly are people hurt?
Althea should add in however much she was healed for. I think it was like 40 something total.
Althea got hit by a medieval freight train.
Well, I was, it was me and Ambrose, and thank goodness for Ambrose.
A demonic
That's
evil
what I do.
freight train.
23 and 8, so 31.
Oddly enough, Johnny
So
is at
much
full
to
hit points
39.
because he didn't take a single hit because he kept switching floors and being late to every fight.
Poor guy.
That was so frustrating. Oh my god.
Poor Johnny.
Pretty much.
Poor
Like,
John.
Okay, so you
That's
take
what
a
you
short rest.
How many times can a thing be done within a minute when we're out of combat?
How many times can a thing be done within a minute? Is that what
Yeah.
you asked?
Depends on the thing.
Yes, it depends on what it is. If it's casting a spell that takes a minute, it's once.
Well, okay, I have a spell that lets me use a bonus action to continuously do a thing. How many bonus actions do I get out of combat?
10 in a minute?
10 in a minute.
One
Okay.
around?
If we have nothing else better to do, yeah, short rest is fine, but I have something that could just make us all full HP then.
I mean, the day
Yeah.
is only like halfway over, so maybe save the spell.
Unless it's a cantrip.
It is indeed not.
What an odd way of saying that.
Yeah, I'm gonna be down to cantrips here real quick.
Warlock in the party. I've been down to cantrips for the last 3 sessions.
Dang.
Oh yeah, that's
Yeah, but
probably
your
the
cantrips are kind of impressive, dude.
Yeah, that's fair. I shoot lasers.
So, short rest?
Sure.
I would
That makes
appreciate
more
it.
sense as well, and then
Yeah.
we can go talk to
Yep.
Michaud after the hour.
At some point,
Because-
Davos comes and gives you some food and drink if you choose to take it. But otherwise, the short rest goes by quickly and without any ado. They find it odd that everyone's in the same room, but says, other than giving a raised eyebrow, says nothing of it.
Were people gonna roll
Really
the die?
quick.
D10. Shoot. I don't want to spend all 9. I just want to spend 5.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure that out too.
How does that work?
How to split your
This
dice
is the
pool.
first time I've short rested playing as a warlock again. Do I get spell slots back on short rest? Is that a thing I can do?
I don't think so.
I thought you could. I thought that was the
Yeah,
cool
that's-
thing for
that's-
magic users.
That's their whole thing. You get your spell slots back on a short rest.
Oh, sick.
But that's
Wow.
only magic. Like clerics don't get that, right?
I think that's specifically a warlock thing, just because I have so few.
Mm.
Like, I'm still
Aw.
at 2 spell slots. I get a third at like
Yeah.
level 11, I think.
Oh, yeah, I think that's
Yeah.
right. Yeah.
Clerics get Channel Divinity back.
Oh
But
dear.
I think you haven't used that probably.
No, I haven't. I have not, because I wasn't around when the undead, death knights were there.
Yeah,
Because
go
I would
for
most definitely
Oh.
have used it.
Oh, there we go.
my HP just okay, sure. That's 1/8. Okay, yep, that's 1/8 die.
1d10 plus
I do not
4
meant to
plus
do that.
bonus? I don't think I
No,
have.
I yeah, that was what I wanted to do, but I didn't realize that I would just heal to full off of the one.
I do
That is a
not
humongous die.
seem to be able to open my character sheet.
Well, it
Refresh
says
your
you're not
page.
even
I
in
was in the-
Forge, so I think you probably disconnected or timed out.
Oh.
I think I had the same issue with the router reset. Is the page appeared active, but it wasn't.
Ah, there's everybody
Oh,
else.
you might just need to reload your stuff.
Yep, yep. Yay, there it goes.
Oh, 72 out of 76 is not bad.
Not
And
bad
it
at
leaves
all.
me a few for later.
How many hit dice do you have left?
4 out of 9.
There you go.
I was wondering why I couldn't see anybody else in in the game.
Because we're all hiding from you in the purple room.
Oh, hide and seek. I was actually pretty good at hide and seek.
Well, when you forget to take off the blindfold,
What?
I forget to take off the blindfold.
Okay, so short rest over.
Yep. I
Thank
think
you.
so.
Thank you for the change of topic. I appreciate that.
Yeah.
That was going someplace that was just a dark and scary avenue.
dark and stormy
blindfold.
road.
I mean, blindfold on it. It's dark, of course.
Anyway, so short rest over. So, Ron, Ambassador, would you be so kind as to broach the topic of my handicap? She looks at her palm to Lady Michaud.
I can. I would imagine you have more information that would be valuable to her.
Certainly, but the proper chain of command, and being as I am a bodyguard, I don't really have the right to speak directly to her ladyship. You, as an ambassador, give me the entree. You give me the introduction. Yeah. Perhaps this is why your house was attacked by these creatures, and what do you think? And that way she can question me.
Okay. I suppose I can do that.
Anyone else want to be part of this?
Oh yeah, Mama's going.
That sounds like a good plan.
Sure.
Let's make it a party.
Then please, your lordship, your
Wanna just
grace,
move everyone down there?
your grace, the ambassador. And yes, Althea is 100% using her noble birth, whatever that trait is, to kind of say this is the way it is done here, or this is the way it is
Haughtiness.
done at home.
Yeah, so
So
just move everyone down.
Yeah.
Is that what I'm hearing?
his lordship and his grace in the lead.
Oh, that's not everyone. So Davis was waiting outside in the hallway, just sort of attending matters and prepared for any sort of requests. When he finds out you're going downstairs, it just follows you, but follows behind. Michaud is real high energy, and I'm not right now, so it's gonna be a little different than last time.
Valid.
Oh,
Perfectly fine.
She was
Just
so frenetic.
Yeah.
He's coming down off of a sugar crash, off a sugar high.
I can totally see that.
After viewing the remains of the demons, she's apparently gone back to watching her ducks.
Oh, can you remind us what was the title of that book?
Ducks and how to make them pay?
Ah, that's what it was. Ah, it's great.
I mean, it's only $14 on Amazon.
Wait, what?
Excellent.
Pardon?
It's only $14 on Amazon.
Very good to know.
Yeah, I mean, hardcovers more, of course.
Then the special edition with the gold leaf lettering and the leather. Anyway,
So as they get down, Rowan will address her. So did you learn what you were hoping to from the fiends?
She sort of dismisses it as uninteresting. The remains aren't much of anything. It's just little bits of like almost ectoplasm. As the demons return to the abyss, they don't leave behind much.
No, they do not. One of our associates has sort of a brand from an encounter with a fiend and believes that that is the cause of the demons.
She jumps up immediately out of the chair and rushes over, wanting to see and inquire about this, Mark.
Althea steps forward and prefers her hand. She hasn't unhooded yet. She's got her head down. She's got her mask off, but her head down. Obviously, her hand is going to give away her skin tone.
Okay. Okay. So she glances over. She both interested in the skin tone and the brand itself. Um, 1 second, let me see how wise she is. Not wise, that's the wrong word. How much she knows.
How much do she know?
She knows all she knows, but she's not telling us what she knows.
Hmm.
Yeah, it's a decent roll. Okay, so oh, didn't have that. Okay, so she recognizes it immediately. She's intrigued and very interested in it because she's never seen one before. She explains that it's the mark of the demon Arcos, ruler of the Burning Hollow in Kislinta, which is one of the layers of the abyss, and that it's she casts a detect magic and sort of gazes around. That, as expected, it's suffusing the area with a focal point for scrying.
Oh my.
Johnny pipes up. So so that mark is being used as a way of looking in on what we're doing. Am I hearing that right?
Can be, yeah.
That's not good. How do,
That is less than ideal.
that is very less than ideal. Do you know of a way to block that from continuing? Besides removing the hand, because that's not an option.
It's not an option.
It's not an option.
Tonus suddenly realizes he's never had the opportunity to make anybody a robot hand.
I have the ability to, I just haven't yet.
What?
Or I think you'd look very cool with a robot hand, personally.
Althea is just kind of staring at
Yeah,
Tonus.
okay.
her head has spun around 180 degrees and she is staring at Tonus. Now,
She doesn't know of any arcane method, but there's both the higher power demon, arch demon, or maybe one of the lords of the abyss, or even a deity could do it. Maybe one of the she looks over to Ambrose, one of the far realm creatures.
Perhaps.
Okay, so we need. So
And of
there's
course, the demon itself could remove it if it wanted to. But I suppose
don't
you struck
think
up a
he
deal with it.
wants to. Striking a deal is how I got it, unfortunately. Only he didn't make it clear that it was a hunter's mark.
hold on.
No, no, of course, it's the demon. Why would it want to tell you what it's going to do?
Unfortunately, I was treating with it in good faith.
Yes, Gwen, that's exactly what that means.
I'm sorry though. So far as
Um,
first boyfriends go, that's pretty great.
Look in chat. Look in general chat.
Oh, gosh. Sorry, I didn't want to derail the whole thing.
Yeah, so likely that's how it's.
I mean,
They targeted this area. They knew that you were here, and since you were here for some time, they came.
My lady, I do not wish to bring such danger to your house. If you wish it, I will depart.
Oh no, of course not. There could be more and others and different ones too. I haven't seen the bigger ones. She seems excited at the prospect.
Bigger.
ah,
Well,
The higher typed ones, you know, the pit fiends and I think those are demons. Or those
Higher
whichever one is
ranked,
the demon
higher
one.
ranking demons.
Wait a minute.
Yeah.
Are we
Pipine or
ready to
Baylor.
fight a Baylor?
It's-
Are we gonna die? He's gonna send a Baylor.
Those are the guys in court.
yeah,
Or bailiff,
Ah,
which are also scary in their own right.
Mm,
that is true.
okay.
My
So-
lady,
Okay.
it
well,
has been recommended to me that I need to catch or kill the one who is directing the, as you call them, pit fiends, or the lesser ranking demons that are coming to attack me. That there is always one that will be nearby, but not putting itself at risk. And that is the one that I need to defeat in order to stave off the attacks entirely. Would you have any suggestions as to a way to achieve that?
Oh yes, the soul takers. They're the ones in charge of grabbing your soul once you're killed. But you know, they stay away and invisible most of the time until the target is nearly dead.
So I would need to be nearly dead for them to show their faces.
Or dead.
John looks at Amanda and goes, mostly dead, but not all dead. All dead. Just looking through your pockets for loose change.
Or we could figure out a way to dispel the invisibility. I'm not sure how to do that. I'm not exactly a spellcaster. At that level. Or that type.
Is that a thing I can do? Hold on.
Can anybody see invisibility?
With time, I could.
Mm.
I thought there was something I might be able to do. Let me see through like invisibility and illusions or something.
Amanda, do you think maybe it's time to go seek sanctuary at one of the churches at your faith's temple?
I don't know that would necessarily do any good.
Well, she did say a deity, and wouldn't that be one of the ways to get contact?
Oh, which deity do you serve?
In my homeland, the shield. Here, the stalwart.
It's the same deity, right? Just different names.
The stall. That's just the name of the temple. They don't call the shield that.
Oh, I thought it was the Temple of the Stalwart.
That's the name of the temple.
That's like
Oh.
the Temple of Eternal Temperance
Mm-hmm.
is the name for the temple of the Order of the Maker.
Oh, okay. Sorry, didn't understand.
It's okay.
So then
No
the
worries.
shield.
Yeah, so she rattles off a couple basic general facts about the shield that you've all heard and thought finished with, but that they said that she's walking around right now and that she's not looking after her followers as closely as she once did. Walking the realm, I should say.
That is what they said to me as well.
Huh.
However, they may be better prepared.
Do they say where she's walking the realm?
No, they do not know. Just that she is walking the earth instead of striding the heavens. It has to do with the
Preparing
fact that her constellation is not in the sky at this time.
And she is preparing preparing various places for war, presumably.
Oh, I know that in the temple they were well prepared.
Oh. Rana gets this like light bulb look on her face. It's like, well, I guess she like catches herself. She says, Amanda, if you want a better chance of meeting your deity, we could go back up to Shifnal.
The problem is here and now.
Yes. Also, though, if she's walking the realm and Mask is pretty explicitly looking to take out deities, doesn't that make yours a bit vulnerable right now? She's
It
a
makes
target.
everyone's vulnerable.
Yeah, but Mask can actually like get to her if she's walking the
And
realm.
do we know that?
I mean, if she's here on the material plane.
If she is here on the material plane, then anywhere she is that Mask decides to be, she is vulnerable. At present, per her ladyship, Mask is expected to be here in 3 days. If my deity is here in 3 days, or 2 days, then this is where I had better be. Yes?
Yeah. But if she's off making war, I'm just that was just my thought. It's not necessarily like, hey, we should go do this. It was mostly just if she's off somewhere making war.
She doesn't make war. She prepares those for war and she oversees the battle.
Okay.
Should.
Right, Jacob? Did I have my facts straight on that one?
Sorry, say that again.
I said that the shield doesn't make war. She will prepare those for war, give blessing to those who are victorious and or winning, and will oversee large battles.
I misspoke.
She's
I'm
basically
mostly just
a celestial fourier.
I just meant that she's going to be wherever there is unrest and places that are preparing for war, which might not necessarily be here.
Large scale, yes.
I could also seek guidance at the Temple of John's Order if I need to. I have sought counsel at the Temple of my order and received their counsel. And their counsel is to find and defeat the Soul Catcher.
Look over at Althea and say, I will be happy to put you in a smith's vest and apron and set you to work in one of the forges as we contemplate. And he's completely serious. No sarcasm here at all.
I might ruin the medal you handed me.
It's always a learning experience, and you can't ruin metal. You just shape it in a way that was unexpected. And it's a new discovery. He just kind of smiles and just goes about, To borrow from St. Ross, it's a happy accident.
Nice.
Thank you.
Did we have any more questions for Michaud about the brand and or what we want to do about that? Because there were a couple of other things I think that we wanted to ask.
My questions are answered. If her ladyship is willing that I lodge here, even though it brings danger to her house, then here shall I lodge.
Okay. So, were you gonna say something? Oh, no. I was curious about the if she knew anything about the liquid pain, the the drugs that have been going around, and then like the bloodletting of the lower level mages. So if there's like a lull in the conversation, Rana will ask about that.
Yeah. Liquid agony, just a drug. She's not really interested in it. It's kind of outside her wheelhouse, so to speak. And like I said, she just dismisses it as a drug,
What
not
about
to be
go ahead.
used.
And
Not to be used.
we've determined that it's distinct and different from whatever potion might be giving people, or the wine that might be giving people arcane and divine spells.
Yep. Yeah.
Okay, so Rana will ask her about that then. The second potion, the one we don't have a name for.
Okay. What's the question?
Just if she's heard about a potion that like she'll kind of describe the encounter that they had with the, how old was he? 10-year-old, 12-year-old boy?
14-ish.
14, who he
Boy
drank.
froze his hands off.
Yeah. So she'll describe that he drank, or it looked like he had some wine and fired off a divine spell, and then he drank another one and turned around and fired off a very high level arcane spell. And that seemed odd, and then describe like the damages to his hands.
Okay. She says that there's all manner of potions that can give you spell-like ability, like for fire breath, for instance, emulates a dragon's breath spell, or you have your potions of healing, which is like curative spells. So it's not unheard of that spells can grant powers. It's strange that it has such adverse reaction to it, though. Generally, they're saying.
Huh.
Could it be the lack of preparation in the making that caused them to be this way, or would it be something that had to have been specifically incorporated into the potion to make it unsafe?
No, it could be either intentional by the maker to cause a bad reaction. You have those less savory types that brew potions with mal something.
Malintent or
Malintent.
Malfeasance?
malfeasance.
And then, of course, you just have amateurs that don't know what they're doing and can create a bad potion through use of incorrect ingredients.
Okay. So we wouldn't know unless we had some of the potion to examine, or even then we wouldn't know.
No,
My-
it's hard to tell what the motivation behind the
Yeah.
end effect would be.
Yeah, because Gwen, he looks around and he says, Gwen makes a good point. And my question is, was this done malice aforethought? Or was it an unfortunate incident where the boy drank more than one potion? Because I remember when we were interrogating the cadre, and he said the boy was not supposed to drink more than one of them. So that leads me to think that this was done malice aforethought.
Well, or it's a volatile potion and it's just not safe to drink more than one. So they know that the danger is there, but the benefits are also there as long as you only drink one.
Child froze his own hands off. Nearly.
Next best thing too.
Does she know anything about the bloodletting or the draining?
She'd heard some things, attacks on guildless mages in the area. No one's come to her front door, of course,
Of course.
that she knows about.
Of course. I wouldn't imagine. No, that sounds like a bad time for whoever might.
She's heard
Yeah,
rumors here and there. Again, guildless mages being attacked.
Guildless mages. That's suspicious. Though I suppose it's also smart. You don't want to piss off a guild.
Generally, no.
Not in Three Rivers.
The guildless are more easily disappeared.
Yeah. Hmm. Oh, so Rana will ask her actually, just hypothetically, since we don't. Well, actually, John has a casket of that wine in his bag. But my question is might the blood draining of the sorcerers or the low-level mages be connected to creating such a potion, or is it like would that I don't know anything about this. I was just curious if like magical blood would be involved with something like that.
Quickening the spell.
Oh, leveraging the magical talents of the entity that you took the blood from. It's not, again, that's something that is theoretical and could be done. If you mention that you have a potion, she'd love to examine it.
Yeah, I mean, that's why we grabbed it, is so that somebody could study it. And Dre already got some samples, so might as well.
Yeah, she'll
Hand it over.
do so. It'll take some time, but she's more than
Sure.
willing to look it over.
All right. Go ahead
If-
and bring the cask out.
She has Davos take it to the. She just says upstairs.
Okay. That's what I was curious about. Oh, and then I don't know how to approach this delicately.
By kicking down the door like the Kool-Aid man.
So what's your interest in Mask?
There you go.
Honestly, he's a prodigious spellcaster. And then, they say he's been alive for over 1,000 years, which I don't believe, because, I mean, anyone, someone along that line, you'd have heard about him and seen him in the history, but it's only in the last few decades that his name has been spreading. And, like I said, he supposedly can simulcast, and he has a wealth of knowledge, strange, unique spells. I just, I want to learn more.
So is it that do you not ascribe to his beliefs, but you're just more curious of him as a study specimen?
I don't know what his beliefs are. I'm not sure what he wants himself, but I don't mind hosting people that I can learn from, and then possibly examine and see what they can do. She looks at Ambrose rather significantly.
He said, John will say, "Madam, thank you for laying my mind at ease."
Mhm.
He bows over her hand and says a very short prayer of thanks to the Maker and blessing for this woman. Again, it's just for form, not for actual substance. Basically, blessing, security in her life and on her house, and basically safe travels and so forth. Blah blah blah.
I think the explanation may have taken longer than the actual prayer.
Shush.
She looks on
Hush.
dispassionately before turning her attention once again to Liger and how it works.
Oh.
For the most part, Liger is just mechanical, so.
He's a tinker toy. No offense. Seriously.
It's a giant erector set.
Basically.
There.
With a Duracell battery.
There's a little bit of magic in there.
Okay.
Fine. Energizer battery.
Okay. Anything else?
Yeah, I'm curious. I have a follow-up question about Mask, but I'm trying to figure out how to present it.
Say it delicately.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's
Kool-Aid Man.
mostly so she'll say that rumor has it that Mask has acquired an elven artifact and is able to use it. And yet we're pretty sure he's not an elf. Mostly
Like,
she's
map-
wondering like how if Lady Michaud has any ideas of like how he might be doing that.
Well, no one really knows what race Mask is. He's again supposedly quite old, and yet no one's seen his face either. So it's very difficult to even what was it, deduce, no, even suggest
Learn.
the possibility, a hypothesis of how he's using uh this artifact. Yeah.
Question. And he says, Gwen, please forgive the bluntness here. If he had a fetish made from the remains of an elf and was using that to channel this artifact, could that work?
Mhm. Necromancy is it's very in depth, and there's lots of applications. But as far as some sort of mm, abomination of flesh that could be used, I've never heard of such a thing.
But it's not outside the realm of possibility.
He doesn't even have a guess for it.
Okay. And again, I apologize for the
It's a
bluntness of the question.
yeah, it's a completely new idea to her.
Hmm.
Doesn't do a lot of necromancy.
Hmm. We have a hole in her knowledge base.
Okay. Anything else?
I think I think I'm good. I think I'm good.
What do next?
Where, what, do next?
Mm-hmm.
My lady, may I ask, is there a time by which you lock your doors in the evening? If we are to venture out into the city, we would not wish to impose upon your staff by rousing them out of their beds after hours with our return.
She looks to Davos, who says that they're typically locked at sundown.
At sundown.
Hmm.
I don't know. What time is it now, approximately?
It might be like 1 in the afternoon.
Okay. Thank you.
So we got about 4 hours, 5 hours, depending on where depending on what season it's in.
It's near. It's like the middle of spring, so yeah, 5.5,
Yeah,
6
about
hours.
6 hours. Yes, so it's thinking. Thank you.
Your lordship, is there any place that you wish to go before sundown? Or your grace, the ambassador?
Presumably addressing
Yeah.
Ambrose and Rowan.
Yes.
Hi, Lord Wienermeister.
At this point, I am simply interested in my bed so I may recover my very powerful and very magic faculties.
Dude, your roleplay is awesome. I got to give you props.
Your
Snorts
grace?
in the corner.
Yeah, Althea's doing her best to hold it together. Your Grace, do you wish to go out or stay here?
Just answer that question.
No, she's talking to me now.
Oh,
Yeah.
Also, you're muted. Rowan will say that he's interested in examining more of the various books in the ladies' study, but otherwise, if anyone else has something they would like to do in town, he is not opposed to traveling with them.
Johnny
Does
looks
anyone
at
have anything they want to do in town?
Johnny just looks at Althea and says, "My orders temple is about a 30-minute walk from here, but
Sorry,
I wouldn't want to cut it so close today."
was Rowan asking for somebody to travel with him?
No, it's just
Sorry.
if anyone wants to go anywhere, Rowan's not opposed to also going. He doesn't have to stay here.
We've got about 5 hours lead time if you wanted to go to the Order of Eternal Tempering,
Mhm.
but that's RP for you, Tara.
Oh,
Yeah, hi.
hi. No, she's Althea's trying to figure out how to get Ambrose's attention and say, so do you want us to all stay here for the rest of the night or what?
Open, shake him, rattle his teeth
Um,
politely.
she's going to lean over and whisper in his ear, but still staying in character. Your Lordship, if you wish to stay here, perhaps the rest of us can go follow up on the leads regarding Maris Clarebore and Erica Thistledown.
Why, yes, of course, Amanda. You know that I'm a very forgiving and very powerful wizard. I don't micromanage. Do as you please, all of you. Do not stay behind just on my account.
It is simply of your safety that for your safety that I am concerned, Your Lordship. You did hire myself and John as bodyguards. For both of us to be out of range is
Well, I hired you to be bodyguards for when I, the very powerful wizard Vegemite, was out of my powerful spells, but upon resting here I shall be full of very powerful wizardy energy. So don't worry about it. I'm keeping it super cash.
Tara's got both hands clapped over her mouth right now, trying not to laugh into her mic. I don't give a fuck.
Oh my god.
Oh, she's trying to spit take too.
Oh gosh.
just taking the biggest mouthful of my drink, and you said Vegemite, and I almost blew it all over my computer.
Bruce, you're a comedy gold, man.
Oh my gosh.
Yuck.
Yeah.
So
The
yeah,
mention- At the mention
I'll-
of the mage Erica, the Misho perks up and says, "Erica, she has a very interesting relationship with the Fae. I very much want to inspect her spell books for those Fae magics that she has."
would your ladyship care to join us?
No, she's gonna say no. She doesn't want to join. She just she will say that she's invited Erica to her residence multiple times with no confirmation.
Huh.
Perhaps your ladyship will permit us to put in a good word when we speak to her.
Yes, please, and
on the-
invite her for dinner.
so your ladyship, we may vouchsafe her on your behalf. Correct?
Yeah.
Wondrous. He looks over at Althea. Amanda,
Yes,
let's get to it.
indeed.
So, what is getting to it involve? What are you doing? I mean,
Heading off to find Erica, lady. Yes.
and if you, okay, I don't think you were ever given any sort of directions or residence for her.
Let's see. Mara's Claire of Flights and Fancies. Another would be Erica of Thistledown. She's a hedge mage, unaligned to any of the guilds. Lives in Old Town near the market.
We look over at Gwen and say, "Seek, go get him."
Yeah, Old Town near the market. All right.
Gwen's mouth, Rana's mouth falls open and she just looks at him like, I can't believe you just said that.
What? Oh, come on. He looks at her more seriously and says, "It was a joke."
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Are you telling me you can't find her?
She
Little bit of
narrows her
challenge in
eyes.
A little bit of challenge in his eyes. Are you telling me you can't find her with that information?
Does your ladyship perhaps have an exact location for?
No. I wanted to answer my question.
Oh,
Yeah, she
okay.
gives you directions from the market.
Ah,
Excellent.
Rana narrows her eyes at Johnny when he's goading her.
he's just all smiles and self-confidence.
So we got directions?
Yep.
Yes.
Great.
Yeah. God.
Okay, so you head that way.
Yep.
All right. Takes not too long.
Yeah, we're
About
not far from
40,
Old Town.
45 minutes or so to get there. Passing across one of the rivers and into a much older section of the city, cordoned off by its own inner wall, and quite close to the keep that sits at the meeting point of the Gresham and Halifax rivers. As you get closer, picking out a very specific building is a little bit difficult when they're all just sort of clustered around, but you're pointing in the right direction if you stop and ask someone. You arrive to find a modest-sized building. It has a second story on the back half of it. Outside, there's a small pond, some bushes, and yeah, people go about their day walking past you to other destinations. You can see that there's a window next to the front door, which is mostly shuttered. It's a little open, but no light shines from inside. Of course, it is still around 2-ish in the afternoon, so that's not necessarily surprising.
Steps up, knocks on the door.
Okay. After a few moments, it becomes clear that no one is answered or will answer.
Check the door. Is it locked or unlocked?
The door is locked.
Hmm.
Walk around the back to see if perhaps Erica is out in the backyard.
As you approached the building, you did note that it seems to abut maybe another building on the other side. So there isn't like the back wall is shared with that building. Looking on both looking on both left and right side, you can see more windows. no other doors.
Open.
There is a window on the second floor as well.
Go peer in the windows on the first floor.
Um, let's see. Make a perception check.
That's a ginormous die.
Nick?
E-
Dark vision, but yeah, you don't see any light coming from the one next to the front door. And looking in, you can't really see much of interest. You do spot like broken crockery near the base of, or near the floor where the window is, though.
Huh.
Yeah, but the windows are closed and locked?
The shutter is mostly closed. It's slightly ajar, which is how you're seeing into the room a little bit.
Oh, and the shutters are on the inside, not on the outside?
No, they're on the outside.
Okay.
While she's doing that, Jacob, can Johnny wants to just examine the lock using his smithing skills to see if he can figure out a way to quietly force it. You know, not we're not talking about kicking it down like the Kool-Aid Man, but just unlock
Talking
it the
about,
hard
like,
way.
Maybe jimmying the lock and like shoulder checking it at the same time.
Yeah,
Wait, is this at the front door?
Yeah, front door. There's only one door. Front
How many
door
people are in the street?
locked. I mean, there's people that pass by fairly regularly, and there you could probably time a gap if you wanted to wait and make sure.
yeah.
Is it clear what Johnny's doing just by kind of like watching him?
Well, right now he's just looking at the lock to see.
Okay.
So that's, I mean, that's pretty clear. Standard lock made of iron. There's nothing special about it.
Is there a pass-through down the side of the building so that you can get through to the building on which her home abuts?
Yeah, there's alleyways. Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to go around to the other building and what is it a residence? Is it a shop?
It's a what's called candle maker.
Chandler. Okay. So go into the chandlery and ask after Madame Erica. Has she come through this way?
They don't really interact much. I mean, she's not one of their patrons. Presumably, either makes her own or goes somewhere else.
And yet your buildings adjoin each other in the back.
Yeah. So she could just be making her own, or doesn't need them.
Doesn't everyone need candles?
They will describe some like bay lights that they see coming from her house occasionally.
Very interesting. Begging your pardon, but is there a door between your two buildings?
No, they don't have a connecting door.
It is simply that you are built back to back.
Yep.
Very well.
I a
Have you
hard
seen
time
her today by
visualizing
chance?
this.
They haven't.
Thank you for your time. Go back to looking through her bottom story windows.
Okay. Let's see. Coming back from that building, the closest one, you would see. Okay, from this window, there is light coming from it. It's a like lavender in color, and
Ooh.
It doesn't fill the room, but you can still see it through the shutter. Make a perception check. And as always, whenever I ask for perception checks, if it's lower than just your passive, then I just use your passive,
Okay, thank you.
unless
I
it's in
appreciate
combat.
That's nice.
Looking through this one, I mean, the first thing, even without having to look closer, the window pane that was set in it has been broken. You can see bits of glass on the floor inside the window.
Pull open the shutter. If there's a latch that I need to break, I will. Calling out. Lady Erica, are you all right?
Can we hear that?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah,
Rana will.
Muscle the door.
Well, Rana's gonna run around to Althea, actually.
Okay.
Is that not really on the map? Ignore the skeleton. Okay.
Oh.
Over there.
Oh, okay. So she'll run this way. Ignore this skeleton. Not really.
Love it.
So after this had been imported to Forge, I was like, I'm not fixing it.
Yep.
Johnny, do you want me to just pick the lock?
There's no
Have
answer
at?
from inside.
Yeah,
No,
Johnny
it's gonna
actually says,
follow
"Yeah,
Rana."
go for it."
Okay.
I think Chaos just said Rowan. Oh, there you go. You heard it.
Second description, proficient. Yeah, Dex.
I didn't
yeah.
hear anything from him.
Oh, Road's following Rana.
And yeah, and I'm sure, and Gas will probably stand right there. See both parts. Is Tonus waiting for people to not be around, or is he just going for it?
I mean, Johnny is large and I'm small, so he can just like stand behind me.
Between me and Liger, he's got screaming.
Sight block.
Okay, give me a dexterity check with your Thebs tools.
Full
These.
cover.
Nice.
Hey.
The lock easily opens, and you're free to go in.
What? No arcane lock? Just kidding.
Stepping inside, no light sources are in this room. You see,
Johnny will
sh-
cast light.
give you some light. If I can
you.
figure out how to do that easily. Oh yeah, it's real easy.
Bing.
The most immediate thing is that there's some shattered pottery next to the window and door, and inside you can see there's a meal was being eaten.
I see carrots.
The food sitting on that table and on the countertop there is all kind of moldy and rotten.
What's
Except
that?
for some apples, they still look to be pretty fine. Johnny spots maybe a blood stain. It's hard to tell from
Yeah.
30 feet away.
Heading
And
that way.
everyone roll initiative.
Oh, game paused.
Oh shit. I rolled well on initiative for once.
That's because that's how it happens.
Johnny's on his normal rolls of 5.
Wait, did Ambrose come with us?
Oh, that's a
Ambrose,
thing. Oh,
I thought you were
that's,
staying and sleeping,
Is
dude.
that how
Did
large
I?
it actually is, Jacob?
yeah.
What the heck? What?
Is that actual size?
Yeah.
Holy catfish! That's not how big it shows
I
up on my
don't-
screen.
Hey, I told you to roll.
I don't
What are you
like that.
talking about? I can't see anything.
You're not gonna want to know.
You're
Uh-oh.
really not.
Uh-oh.
As you move away
Uh-oh.
from the counter, a some multi-legged creature skitters out, and as it does so, despite starting off about the size of a caterpillar, it quickly grows in size, snapping at Tonus' heels. At the same time, two rather inconspicuous-looking mantis creatures also grow in size near the statue and table.
Wait, what?
The fuck? No.
Near the
I guess Rana
statue or
hears.
statue.
I think Tonus exclaimed some sort of curse word. I'm not sure.
Rupees.
It's probably what Rana heard.
Okay.
Durfer?
Well, I can't see anything here, so if let's see, 30. Wait, hold on. So this takes 40, and then is this the front door?
It's near it,
Oh,
yeah.
You can't see that, can you?
How big is the window?
The window it's big enough that Althea could climb through it, yeah. There's
Or I could
shards
boost
of
one.
glass in the window
Rana
frame
through
now,
it.
so
Oh, that's weird. She's right in
And-
front of me, next to the window.
Yeah.
Yeah, weird. I can't see Althea's token.
I
Okay.
could launch you through. I could lawn dart you through the window.
No, she's going this way.
I want to see that happen. Come on.
Ah! I don't like that. What the fuck?
Yeah,
What
I
is
didn't
that?
think she would like that.
Kirsten, do you have bug phobia?
No.
Okay,
Rather
Rana
large.
does though.
the rather large creature drips some sort of greenish fluid from its mandibles, sizzles when it hits the floor.
Ooh, that's not good.
Ooh.
This doesn't happen to look like Gaz's arm, does it?
Not. I mean, there's some similarity, but no,
Okay.
not enough.
Okay, that's good. I have a feeling that this thing is not going to care about acid, but we're going to find out. So I'm going to shoot it.
I don't suppose there's any chance that we passed by the
Oh,
the
dear.
safe house and I could have picked up my halberd on the way.
Very close to a 1 there.
The arrow smashes into the carapace of the creature. The acid dripping off
Oh,
of it,
good
it
work.
seems unaffected.
Let's try one more because I can't really do anything else. It's just to see.
Same thing.
Okay. Do I have... Oh god, I don't have that. I don't have my other bow put into
One Johnny-
Foundry.
One Johnny made for you?
Johnny has not made me a bow.
Oh, that's right. I made you armor. My mistake.
Correct.
I apologize.
What's the other bow you have?
It's the bow of the arrows grapple or like root things to the ground.
I
Oh,
remember
yeah.
that bow.
The
Yeah.
entangle.
Carry that thing around?
Yes, because we keep finding things that are immune to acid.
That's weird.
I wonder why.
Imagine that
Uh,
happening.
Crazy.
But anyway, so that's my turn. Rana will swap to her other bow for the next turn, and hopefully I can figure out what to do about that. By the time it's my next turn.
Which means it is Tonus' go.
I'm gonna stand my ground and swing away with my hammer.
Okay.
Wherever
Rana
that
has
is.
a standard longbow, which is the damage that other one dealt. It just had that extra ability on it. So you can just use that.
Okay,
I
and it wasn't a
separated
plus to attack.
Stern. Oh, sorry.
You separated two damage types.
Yes, I think I did it correctly. We are about to find out.
Okay.
Oh shoot! I need to actually swing. Hey!
Let's go.
Let's go.
Goal!
Yeah, that hits.
But
That thing crits so often.
So this one is specifically lightning.
It's like the hammer of many crits.
hold on. You may have added.
Is is it weak to lightning? Let's please.
No, you have 2d6 there. It should be.
I roll. It's a crit.
It's
isn't
because
it?
of the
Oh
crit.
yeah, of course it is. Yeah, that's good.
Yay.
I was
I'm
like,
gonna
why
swing.
is it so much dice? Okay, Kitty. We've already rolled initiative.
It was 1d10 plus strength for the bludgeoning of the hammer, and then it was another 1d6 of lightning, right?
Yep, yeah, that's good. Yeah, you have
Okay.
it right. Okay, smashes into the carapace, the lightning arcing over it. It is not immune or resistant, presumably.
Yay, we found an enemy that's not resistant to my damage type. I'm gonna swing again. Oh, I hit the wrong button. There we go. With Drang. Which is identical except for instead of lighting, it's force.
That what?
Yeah. Also realized I needed to be clicking versatile because I don't use a shield.
Smart. Okay.
It's force, and then bonus action. I'm gonna call Liger into the room.
Hey, kitty.
He's gonna willingly take the attack of opportunity from the mantis.
Oh, okay.
And let me adjust this real quick.
What's its AC? Oh.
Lower than that.
Liker takes 10 points of damage and is grappled in this square.
Oh, shoot. 1 second. Ooh,
As the mantis claws at it and pulls it close.
I'm trapped. Oh no. I can't separate me and Liger.
Okay, hold on.
1 second. I'm resistant to non-magical physical attacks. Does that count as non-physical magical?
Yeah.
Liger is rather.
Yeah, so 5.
So he takes the 5, okay. And it just grapples, there's no strength check?
Right.
Oh, interesting. Okay, that's up then.
You can still direct it to attack the mantis, right?
The bonus action was the movement, wasn't it?
I thought you get to tell it to move and attack. Okay.
I think it's just the one.
All right. Oh, that's fine. Okay, so let's do this.
I didn't see that one.
Yeah, it was around the corner. Moved. Gosh, I don't like this.
Is it double acid breathing or is it just the one acid breath?
It's just the one. The template didn't work properly. I don't think I like this template thing. Okay, so it's gonna get
Shit.
Why would you do that?
Rana, Johnny, and Tonus need to make dexterity saving throws.
Where the hell is this thing? I don't see it.
It's around the yeah, it's around the corner.
Do
If
I
it's
just
around
click?
the corner, how can
It
how
can
can it
see
hit me
you,
around the
but you
corner?
can't see it.
Rude. Okay, dex save. Got it.
Oh, the tab thing. Saving throw DC Dex.
Damage.
Right? Normal?
Okay, Tonus passes. Hopefully. Just 1 second.
Johnny's gonna die again.
Don't do that.
That's what he does.
Dude, pro tip, just don't die.
Oh, thanks. I'll try that.
What did Johnny roll?
9. Looked like a 20, but it was a 9. I don't like these dice at all.
Attributes, dex, saving throw, normal.
That doesn't actually get Liger.
Huh? Oh. Well, he's resistant to dex saves anyway, so he would have taken no damage regardless, I think.
You can be resistant to a type of save.
Well, like, there's a specific thing with mounted combatant where if your mount is subject to a dexterity saving effect, you take half on a pass or half on a fail and none on a pass.
Oh, that's cool.
And it does not specify I have to actually be mounted for it to affect it, which is very nice.
Oh,
Okay, then we'll just do it that way.
Oh, that's many
Uh,
dice.
There's many dice.
oh shit!
Okay, so DC was 18, 48 acid damage, 24 on a save.
24?
24 acid.
Shit, homie.
What is 71 minus 24?
As a cone of acid is sprayed out from the creature's maw,
Fuck.
melting, probably melting part of that wall. And some of Rana, a lot of Johnny, and some of Tonus.
Ow. Ow. Ow.
Getting real
The
goopy in
mantis
that room.
claws at Johnny,
This Johnny's going down.
and the other one
Good.
claws
It
at
does not.
No, it misses.
the
Amazing.
Liger.
You don't
What's
hit.
Liger's AC?
Your dice is covering it. Oh, apparently Liger's AC. Wait, Liger's AC is not 10. That seems wrong.
It does seem wrong.
Seal
Ambrose is on
Defender
deck.
5. Sorry.
Ooh, I do not like the
Usually it
picture
doesn't
of
matter.
that
Seal
bite.
Defender. It's 15.
15. Okay, so
They put a weird amount of detail into the tongue for that little icon for bite.
yeah. So Liger takes 11 points of damage, 9 slashing, 2 piercing. So
I
if you
take
take half, so
5 or
5.
6.
5. And that makes it Ambrose's go. And the other one missed Johnny.
Okay.
Mm.
I assume from where Ambrose was standing, he saw the torrent of acid spray across like half this house.
Yeah, that's correct. And
He's
melt
gonna
part of the
run
wall.
up the door. Oh, that's big! Oh my god, that's big. Okay.
Yeah, it's large.
This is
It's
not the-
huge. And
Big ol'
Althea is on
boy.
deck, FYI.
Thank you.
Ooh. Should I go with old reliable or should I try some new freaky stuff?
Freaky
Time like
stuff.
the present.
Freaky stuff.
All right. Ambrose, after seeing the torrent of acid, runs up to the door and sees the giant centipede, and he says, "That's it, motherfucker. You just lost your blood privileges." And I cast Urath's Eviction.
All right.
Your blood privileges. What?
I love it.
Is there a save associated with it?
Urath's Eviction. I love it.
It says I don't have the spell slots to cast it when I should.
That's strange.
It's
All right.
very strange.
Give you 2.
Did you click the short rest button on your character sheet? That might fix it.
There's a short rest button?
Yeah,
There
it's
is
underneath your hit
indeed.
die. Right next to the box where your hit points are. I just added them back in, so you don't have to worry about.
But next time,
Yep.
that'll
next
give
time.
you your
Alright.
spells back and whatnot.
Oh, it's saying that thing is a 6th level spell slot, and I only have up to 5th level.
That don't make sense.
Where'd the spell come from?
Me.
Yeah, him.
That's presumably easily fixed.
Well, if the dude abides and says you've got it, I mean,
All right, try it now.
That rug that just got melted
Uh,
pulled the room together, but now it's
Here
melted.
we go. Cast spell. I think it's a Constitution saving throw. Yep.
Blood
Oh
and
my
other
God.
fluids erupt. Okay.
10d6. Oh my God.
Damn it.
Boo. Does it take half damage or no damage?
It takes half. I'd be fucked up if it didn't.
What the fuck are those?
Those are his whack dice.
Those are his awesome dice.
Am I trying to cast it for you? So, 39. It was 39. That was an accident.
Yep. It was 39, so it takes
19?
half of that.
Yeah.
And I take 1d3 of psychic damage.
My God,
Ouch.
dude.
Okay, so 39. So 18. I was really rooting for that one too.
Yeah, same.
Anything else?
That's my 2 damage. Nope, that's it from Ambrose.
Okay. Althea is go. Rowan is on deck.
Okay, so hoping that my gauntlets and armor protect me against the glass shards. Actually, she's probably going to use the back of her gauntlet to clear the
Yeah.
glass shards out of the window and haul herself through it.
Okay. Rather than
Assuming,
the
Hmm?
supple leathery part on the inside. Makes sense.
right? So assuming that is difficult terrain, so 5. What attempted token movement collides with at least one wall?
There's an invisible wall there, so I'll just put you right there.
Okay, thank you. And and open the
As-
door.
As you get to the door, and you can see
Oh.
some bugs scuttling around the floor of the room you're currently in.
Does that mantis look anything like the mantis folk that we dealt with who made the
No,
uh,
it looks like a halfling-sized praying mantis.
Oh, I
a
forgot about
halfling
Mantis
sized
Friend.
praying mantis? Okay. Going to step in. Actually, I have to get into range with it because unless we happen to stop by the other house and pick up her halberd, I am stuck with the longsword.
You did not.
Yeah,
Good.
that's what I was afraid of. Okay, inventory, longsword, slash, attack. Oh, and this is with advantage because now we're flanking.
That'll hit.
Good.
Oh,
Excellent. Damage. Normal. Okay, and attacking again. Second time.
Way more health than they're supposed to.
Did it hit?
Yeah.
Okay. Normal. It feels like there ought to be more damage, but there's not. So, you know what? That's what I can do. And situation, she's asking Johnny.
Johnny looks at you and he's like half melted. Ow.
You can hear something big stomping around the room that you just left. Althea again, I should say.
Something.
And it
big
is
stuff.
Rowan's go.
Room I
All right,
just
Rowan's
left.
gonna move over here. Oh, that's not the movement tool. Okay.
Where
I can
once
see
there
through
was
this
wall, now there is not.
Okay, that's all.
Oh, that's why I can see out. Okay.
Yeah, that wall's been melted by acid.
That does change a little bit. Let's see, who's in range? Yeah, that's close enough. Rowan will cast his Mind Sliver at this little guy. Actually, he'll go for the big guy. He can see the big guy.
Nice.
So I need a. Ooh, that's some impressive damage. An intelligence save from it.
Alas, it is a -2.
-2.
Okay.
That's
So
very
it takes
good.
Believe it or
12
not,
psychic
this centipede,
damage.
not exactly a scholar.
Takes 12 psychic damage, and its next save is reduced by 2.
Okay.
And then, as a bonus action, he will cast Bless on himself, Rana, and Tonist.
The heck does bless do?
You get a d4 to your attacks and saves for the next minute.
Ooh.
Okay, Johnny is on deck.
You'll step back.
Mm. What's his thing? So AC, not so great. Okay, cool. Guys steps up, whips the mantis twice. It is Johnny's go with Rana on deck.
Okay, Johnny is going to attack this one with advantage using Upcast Inflict Wounds to level 2. That should give him 4d10 necrotic damage.
That's the one Rana was just, or Althea was just wailing on too.
Yeah.
Yep.
But it's not giving me anything for advantage on this. Let's see what happens. Because it is a. Oh, there it is. My mistake. I'm just not used to this interface.
Will hit.
And the 24 is the damage to take it. Yeah, it
Uh,
did the automatic damage roll.
No, that's the attack roll. You still need to do damage.
Oh. Oh, look at that. If it's still up,
All right.
I'm still a target.
Bits of carapace slough off of it as its innards begin to show with the necroses. And do
Ugh.
you do anything else?
Yeah. No, I can't do that. Never mind. I'm good.
Rana's go. Tonist is on deck.
I'm gonna take a step back, assuming I can still see everything. Yep. Okay. And with my other longbow, that will just use this. I'm going to power attack as well.
Or
Oh, and I'm shooting this
sharpshoot.
thing. This thing.
Okay. When you say power attack, the sharpshooter feat?
Oh, I'm sorry. Yes, sharpshooter. That's weird. I never power. Wow. Okay.
That was very
I've
strange.
never played a character
I've
with
never
power
played a
attack.
character with power attack. It's probably because of the way Chaos talks about sharpshooter.
Maybe.
Okay, so yeah, I'm gonna use sharpshooter. So attack. Oh. Uh-oh.
Oh.
So 14. Oh, I get to roll a d4 and add that. Nope, just one d4 game. Roll 1d4. How to roll? Please?
All right. The arrow looks like it's going to glance off, but through some divine guidance does not and pierces the carapace of the creature.
Sweet.
A 19 almost failed?
19 minus 5 almost failed.
Oh.
But she's using sharpshooter. So she
Oh. Okay, sorry, never mind.
Okay, and then
The power attack's -5 to hit, but it's massive
Plus
damage if you
5.
get it.
Oh god, you gotta be kidding me.
do you want to use your
Plus
Colossus
10?
Slayer on this?
Oh yes. Colossus Slayer is that just a d8?
Yeah.
Doesn't Bless give you the D4 to your
Not damage, no.
Okay.
Okay.
So 18 damage.
So 18 damage. And then a second attack. Also sharpshooter. Oh my god.
What's that extra plus there? Oh. Give me a second. I used my reaction to add +3 to that.
Well, she gets a d4.
Oh, she hit. Never mind.
Oh.
The
Sorry,
16 is okay, though.
I still
16
roll
minus
around
5.
Because that's what she hit with the last one.
Yeah, but it's
remember,
-5.
-5 on sharpshooter, so she's gonna have that's basically a 12 at this point.
So now Tonus can do what he wants.
I think she's done
If he
that.
wants to do that.
It does hit though, right?
The 12?
I need to know if you're gonna add. Do you get to know if it hits before you add?
No, sorry. This is still with the -5?
Yeah, so
Yes.
that's a 12.
Yeah, I was gonna add the 3 then.
Okay, so 15. The arrow hits the creature and glances off the carapace. Basically a miss.
There we go.
Okay.
All right, do you do anything else?
Nope.
Tonus, go.
But it did get rooted to the ground from the first one, right?
Yes, it is
Ah.
rooted to the ground now.
So many pluses and minuses.
Mm-hmm.
Can I
Sharpshooter is +10?
use
Are we
my
sure
bonus
Gary
act? Like, this is-
Gygax did
Can I use my bonus action to make Liger do a strength check against the grapple?
I think so.
Well, can I mount him while he's grappled, or do I have to ungrapple him first?
You can get on, yeah.
Okay.
Or
What? I am making no noises. I'm over here wondering if Gary Gygax didn't design D&D as a way to make kids understand math.
I'm once again trapped trying to move both of them at the same time. Oh, that's not what I wanted. How do I deselect them?
I don't know. Maybe make a square somewhere
I
else.
think shift or right click.
Sorry, let's do that. Something like that. So yes, I will do that. And then I'm assuming that the centipede's gonna try and smack me.
Maybe on its go.
Does it not want to? Never mind. Never mind.
It's not. You're not provoking attack opportunity. You're not leaving its threat range.
Oh,
It's
that
big.
answers that question. And then I'm going to cast Aura of Vitality. Is this fella here? How do I put that in the chat?
And then you just hit the dice button on the right, on the left, similar to
You hover
attacking.
over the name.
So I'm gonna
Yeah.
use my bonus action to roll 2d6.
Oh, nice.
And then I'm gonna heal myself, and I choose Johnny as the secondary recipient.
what am I
So we
getting?
both heal for 8.
Wait,
Hey, go
hold on.
me.
Secondary recipient, it says you can choose one creature.
Including you. Oh, I read it as in like somebody you
Yeah.
choose a creature and then yourself as well.
Right,
I
so
misread that.
just one of you.
Okay, then I choose just Johnny then to take the 8.
All right, and then I guess that would make it Liker's go.
I used my bonus action to use Aura of Vitality, so I don't think he gets an.
Or Vitality is a action cast.
The casting of Aura of Vitality is an action, but the using of Aura of Vitality is a bonus action.
Wow, that's messed up. All right, good call.
Unless you want me to have him attack the centipede, I would very happily roll for it.
Centipede moves closer and tries to give Tonus the business. The business being a very detailed bite, apparently.
If Liger is grappled, can he use his reaction?
Yeah.
Good. I feel like it's gonna be.
Okay.
That attack will be a disadvantage then.
And he's flanking, so advantage, so it's just a straight attack.
Shit. You're right.
Tonus gets bitten for 25, 6 of which is acid.
Holy shit.
These things ain't no joke.
The mantis continues to gnaw at Liger.
Nom nom
And
nom nom nom.
Claw.
Oh my god. I can now
Oh.
see the giant thing.
So Claw will hit for 10 and 5 piercing from the bite. The other mantis
Oh,
attacks.
wait, 10 and so 15 in total? Or-
Yeah. Yeah, so 7 after
7,
half
yes.
damage. We'll attack Althea. It's the newcomer. Missing. Big beetle smashes out through the window and into the alleyway.
What the fuck?
Okay, I can see that one.
And charges towards Rowan, but does not get to attack. And it is Ambrose' turn. Althea is on deck.
Bro, why these bugs so big? Upon seeing the big ol' centipede bite Tonus, Ambrose is gonna say, "That's it. You just lost your walking privileges," and cast. And you see the floorboards start to creak and seem to snap open as a bunch of tentacles come out from underneath the big boy. So 20-foot radius, like
It's a big cube.
Hunger of a
you're
rat.
like right at the end of it.
Yeah, that's a good place. Did you say 20-foot radius?
20-foot square.
20 foot
It's
square.
a square,
20
so
foot
is
square.
Okay. All right, good. Because 20-foot radius is a little bit different.
Yeah.
I don't. I'm tired.
It's a
man. I don't know
giant
math.
circle.
Well, no, I
Thing's
just
enormous.
a 20-foot radius would have meant that it would have had to get some people. Well, I guess
We
you
would've
could have
all
put it in the corner.
Don't
No,
worry
no,
about
it
it.
would have been fine. Never mind. I lied. All right, what's it do?
That's a seat on the decks.
Need a dex save.
Or starts its turn. Okay, so that's actually happening on its turn.
Oh, so I just roll damage?
No.
So on its turn, it's going to
Ooh.
do the dex save or take that damage.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, when a creature enters the affected area for the first time on a turn or starts its turn there. So it goes.
It doesn't
when-
specify on its turn it enters it though. It just says on a turn it enters it. So it is technically in it on a turn.
It didn't enter it. If we're gonna go with that technicality. I mean, it's still gonna affect it because it's gonna start there. It's just not happening right now.
But it goes after I do. Well, never mind. That's fine. Never mind. If it was before me, that would be never mind. Continue.
Okay, is Ambrose doing anything else?
Nah, that's about it. Also, it turns the area underneath the centipede and a little bit of this alleyway next door into difficult terrain.
The people outside are like, all right, I used to be able to walk this very easily. What's happening? It is Althea's go with Rowan on deck.
This
Okay,
terrain has gotten difficult, and there's like slightly more tentacles around.
Just slightly more though.
Okay, still attacking this thing here.
Nice.
Damn.
Okay.
Yeah.
And adding Divine Smite to my
Okay.
damage. So let's go damage, normal, and Divine
Yeah.
Smite, damage, normal. On that mantis thingy. Is it
All right,
dead yet?
It's hanging on by the tip of its. I don't know.
Of course it freaking
Antennae?
is.
It
It's
prayed
got
to the
Attack.
mantis
A
gods.
magic pixel.
Ha ha!
Let's go.
Suck it, dude.
Damage.
Die, bug.
And that'll kill it.
Okay.
What?
And
Bleh.
stepping over here. Dear God.
Are you standing
That's
where
been
the mantis
everybody's
is?
reaction so far.
I can see the mantis now, and I can see that rampant thing that's out in the alleyway, right? Yes, no? Can
Yeah,
I
you
see
can
it?
Yeah, as long as you can see it on the board, you can see it.
Yeah, it's out there smashing around.
It's trying to make friends with Rowan.
Oh, Rowan's got a fan.
This is
Uh,
bad.
Be Rowan's go.
All right.
There's also Althea. If you there's this one too. This little mantis guy here.
Yeah,
Mind slip of the dude
you know,
next
you
to him.
can't really kind of pay attention to that when these freaking things, dear God.
Your mind slipping
so-
the beetle.
Yeah, the beetle.
It ponders existence and has an existential crisis.
Mm. Yep. All right.
What am
and
I?
Who
I
am
was-
That's all he'll do.
I was once small, but now I am big. How does life
That's all.
work? Okay. Uh, things look less good than they used to. Gaz reaches into his own mouth, pulls out a rather odd-shaped skull, points it at the centipede, and a stream of lightning shoots out from the maw of the skull. As he does so, the skull disintegrates
Is
in
it
his
a
hands.
is it a tiny skull?
No,
He pulled a proper size skull out of his current skull?
the
Okay.
skull is roughly the size of
Gerbil.
Gaz
like
can
a
unhinge his jaw.
like a small end table.
Oh my god.
So it's a giant skull. Okay.
The big skull.
Sure.
As I said,
normal.
Gaz can totally unhinge his jaw.
That's good.
Mine is 2, so it's 1.
Yeah, it did not get a good
Oh my
Good roll.
god.
that's a good chunk of health.
Oh, is that rolling for the black tentacles?
No, that I didn't even no, it's not
It's
the
not its
centipede's
turn
turn.
yet.
That was the lightning
okay.
from Gaz's skull that
Oh
disintegrated.
shit!
Not his skull. He pulled one out of his own skull.
Skull he possessed, not the skull in him currently.
I would
Well, it was the
say
skull
I
in
possess
him.
a skull.
Oh my god.
That's fair, actually.
Both in the
It's not the skull
definition
that
of
houses
owning
his
and
brains.
controlling.
It's Johnny's turn with Rana on deck.
Okay, the circle I'm about to drop can't be right, but it says 30-foot radius. Is that right?
That looks like a 30-foot radius.
Okay. Mass cure wounds.
Oh,
Ooh!
Because I'm
Oh
a
my god!
fucking cleric. 3d8
Is that-
plus 3d8 plus my spell modifier.
Does that
Which-
affect everything in radius, or just what you want it to affect in radius?
Cures up to 6 creatures within a 30-foot radius, centered on a
need
point. So me, Althea,
I don't need it.
Gaz.
Gaz is full. You can
Okay.
hover over tokens if you want to see.
Not when I got this. Apparently not when I got this thing going on.
Okay, so you and how many?
5 others.
One,
you,
two,
me, Liger, Rana,
Rana.
3, 4.
maybe Ambrose.
I could be
Yeah,
topped
Ambrose.
off.
Yeah,
you are.
Ambrose needs more than I do.
Yeah, you're lower than most of us.
Okay, so we'll go
You
we'll
get
go with
6
that.
targets, so just go with everyone. that
Yeah,
isn't Gaz.
everyone. 3d8.
Oh, it's a sphere, so we could technically be in the air above you too.
That's awesome.
Ooh!
Have you
That's sick as hell.
there you go. Yay, so I'm up to full.
Oh, I didn't roll. Anything else from Johnny?
No, that'll do it.
What the which is the spell? Oh, you already have it in there, the 5.
Yeah.
So everyone that needed it gets 19.
Mhm.
Rana's go with Tonist on deck.
Well, I was
What goes away after that, right?
Yeah, you're after Rana.
gonna use the healing spirit, but it doesn't look like we quite need that right now. So instead, I'm going to use Hunter's Mark on this guy. Do I have Hunter's Mark? I don't have Hunter's Mark queued. Sorry.
How do I get rid of this damn circle?
I'll do it.
Thank you. 'Cause I can't seem to do anything else with that circle there.
I think you select it from the little
Did I
thing in the
do
middle
nothing? There it
for
goes.
future reference, but I might be wrong about that.
There's multiple there. There we
Thank
go.
you, sir.
How do you draw shapes?
Oh goodness.
Uh,
Okay.
it's the ruler underneath the token on the left side toolbar.
I'm using sharpshooter. Sharpshooter
That will hit.
on this thing. I'm firing at this thing, and it's also marked. So this is the damage, then the sharpshooter, and then was it hurt before?
It was.
Okay, then Colossus as well.
And then the
Ah,
plus 10, right, from
And then
your sharpshooter.
yeah, the plus 10. Okay.
Is that
And
what
then
sharpshooter does? It just
mhm.
is a
You-
minus
basi-
5
Basically, it's an
plus 10 to
overdraw.
damage.
Yeah, it's an overdraw on the weapon. You see those when those guys like draw past their ear and they're just way back there and they let it go. In
Ooh.
archery in the old movies, that's what it does. You're basically you're overdrawing for a power shot.
oh god. Well, I'm sure that
Cool.
misses.
That will miss. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, I didn't roll for. Shoot, I didn't.
Okay, then that's me.
Is that including your plus 4? Plus 1d4?
I guess I can roll the d4. I'm pretty sure it's gonna miss anyway because it's a -5.
That will miss.
Yeah, yeah.
Boo hiss.
Bringing it to Tunist.
I didn't roll for concentration, but I'm pretty sure I would have lost concentration, so can you delete my circle too?
Oh yeah.
I'm going to move here.
Okay.
Well, wait. Actually, let's see. I'm here.
Are you grappled?
No.
Just
Sorry.
Liger
Liger is grappled. You're right. I guess bonus action would be have Liger make a strength check.
I think you can also make an acrobatics check because it's athletics or acrobatics to escape grapples.
Yeah, but his
Whichever's better.
dex is bad.
Well, whichever one.
Would it be athletics or would it be strength?
Athletics.
Yeah, let's do that. I think he
Oh
won.
yeah. You got it.
Yay. Can I go here and not trigger opportunity?
Only one way to find out. All right. What else do you do?
Hey, I lived. I'm going to smack the shit out of the mantis.
Okay.
See, I've
don't-
moved. That was bonus action, so I'm going to cast. Let's cast Braining Smite.
Ooh.
Don't worry about where your token is.
What? Oh,
said-
pardon. What is happening? Oh no.
I said don't worry about where your
Oh,
token
you were
is.
taking. You were getting rid of the. Okay. And then I'm gonna smack him with my hammer. You.
You said to direct Liger to break the grapple was a bonus action, right?
Yes. Oh, I can't move. You're right.
So you can't cast Branding Smite.
Oh, you're right. I can't. I was thinking of Booming Blade. Okay, I'm just gonna smack him then.
It'll hit. That's well. Oh, that's some good damage.
9 force, 20 lightning,
Yep.
or some mix of lightning and bludgeoning.
Anything else?
I think that's everything. Yeah. Well, wait, okay.
You can have Liger move. You don't
Okay.
need to direct it
I
with a
can't have
bonus
him
action to
dash.
do
You're
that.
right. Yeah, you're right. And this doesn't change. Me being here doesn't change anything besides flank ability. Yeah.
All right. What's the black tentacles? Is it a dex save?
Yes.
Roll them.
Save. It has to get better than a 17.
It
Damn
did.
it.
Aw.
Even with the -2, it still would have passed.
It will bite at Tonist.
Doesn't it do other stuff, or does it have to fail on that?
All right, I can see if it. Oh, the black tentacles. It looks like it has to fail, and it restrains if it fails.
I thought it did something like, doesn't it?
It's easier.
Oh yeah, it
Spell, dude.
must succeed or take by the time of spelling. Oh yeah, I guess it's just fine.
What level spell are you using for that thing?
As high as I
As a
have.
warlock, they're all 5th.
The
Not
bite's gonna be at
fifth, yeah, fifth.
disadvantage. No, bite's at disadvantage. Yes, maybe.
Does a 22 hit?
Yeah. Well,
does.
that's the. Oh, Jesus. Yes, it does. Well, wait. 15. Yes.
Okay. Does 24 damage to Tonist, of which 4 is acid, and moves a little bit closer. The beetle will.
Does Black Tentacles proc again since it ended its turn there as well?
No.
Uh,
That's just at the
Okay.
start of the turn. The beetle tries to gore Rowan with
Black
its
Tentacles is
massive.
lame.
There's a
Front.
beetle. Oh, I can see that now.
27 will
Yeah,
hit
sure.
for 20 bludgeoning.
Cool.
And the last mantis tries to claw at Liger again. On Ambrose is up next. Missing Liger.
Yay.
Ambrose's go with Althea on deck.
All right. Ambrose just gonna shoot the big centipede with a couple Eldritch blasts.
Oh gosh, it's gonna be pushed back.
Yes.
It'll never get out of the black tentacles.
Remind me again why we don't just roll around this town with the Doom Engine.
It's too big to enter the city.
That sounds like the city's problem.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
Wow.
that'll hit.
And there's a second one.
Also hits.
Those
There
are
she
crazy.
goes.
Those are some crazy dice, bro.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
So there's 1 damage, and there's 2 damage.
Oh, 3 damage total? Just kidding. Provokes a
Oh,
touch
wait.
from Tonist and Liger. Gaz's whip
Hey.
slaps the air where it used to be, missing.
The centipede is pushed back, and its overall speed is reduced by 10 feet.
Mm-hmm. Liger misses.
With opportunity attacks, if I have what's it called? Extra attack, does that do both attacks hit or just one of them?
Just 1 attack.
What's its
And-
reach?
Its reach, you're not sure.
Do I? Because I'm 10 feet away from it. Do I get an opportunity attack on it?
No, because it didn't leave your threatened square.
Huh.
Well, it was here, right? So you can't attack it because it's
Ah.
10 feet away. And it was pushed backwards.
Got it. Thank you very much.
Second,
Pushing it backwards again into a wall do any bludgeoning damage? Or did it break down the wall?
It does splat damage.
neither. It is Althea's go with Rowan on deck.
Okay, since it didn't break through the wall. Moving into melee range because
tentacles.
that's the
Just
only
before
way-
you
You're also
go
stepping
there,
into
Black
those tentacles.
that green
Sorry, what?
that green area is filled with black tentacles, which are grasping and reaching up
Oh.
and trying to get whoever gets near them.
Oh, that's fun. Okay. So yeah, she wouldn't obviously she wouldn't walk into that. Does that put her in range?
Yeah, she can attack around the corner.
Okay, thank you. Ba-dum-bum-ba. Oops, that's not what I want. That's what I want. Oh,
Oh,
Let's go.
go!
so would adding divine smite at this point
Yes.
on crit actually do
Yes.
more?
Yep.
It would?
Sure would.
100%.
Bev. All right, so we're gonna do that. So we're gonna do damage on that is crit hit. And damage on that is crit hit. Beautimous.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Nice.
Really weird, it's immune to radiant. It's dead.
Okay. That is good.
She
No,
killed it?
it's not immune to radiant. That was silly. Yeah, so you smash into it with a really greatly empowered slash from the heavens, and it is killed, flailing once
Outstanding.
or twice before the black tentacles continue to rip and pull at it.
Okay,
Oh.
and over here, and continuing to attack on the mantis thingy because reasons.
Yeah, because it's alive and trying to kill you.
Yes, exactly. So
decent reason.
so
Good reason.
I can't
that-
see Althea anymore.
attack
He's around
Yeah,
the
she
corner.
moved.
advantage. There's
That'll
that.
hit.
Oh my
You'll love to
god.
see it.
Okay, this I
love to
like.
see it.
She moved
This I
here.
like a lot. Spiff.
Yeah, she's there, Hawk.
Okay.
9.
No, but I don't think I killed it.
No, that's okay. Rowan's go.
Okay. Rowan will just. Actually, Rowan will just dodge.
Take the dodge action. Okay.
Yeah.
Gaz's go with Johnny up on deck.
Yep.
I guess he doesn't need to because the wall's not there anymore. It's one hit. Okay, so Gaz slaps at it or whips it once, and it is Johnny's go.
I'm gonna use Toll the Dead on Mantis Boy.
Okay.
It says what's versatile? I don't understand what that is.
That would be
D12s
because it's
instead of
damaged.
the
Use the versatile.
D8s.
Thank you.
You're wielding Toll the Dead with 2 hands.
Despite being a praying mantis, it is not as wise as it wanted to be.
And that was some crap damage. Oh well. For my next trick, because that was a cantrip, I'm going to bring out the spirit weapon.
Okay.
I'm going to attack the Mantis Boy with it.
Yeah.
You love to see it.
Yeah, that'll hit. Them some good damages.
Yeah.
Okay.
And that's me.
All right. Rana's go with Tonist on deck.
I'm gonna swap back to my other bow and see how this thing feels about it.
Okay.
And I'm still using sharpshooter.
Ah,
Plus a d4.
so that makes it a 19. That will hit.
Sweet. So damage plus Colossus Slayer.
Ooh, that'll kill it.
plus- Well, but I want to roll my Hunter's Mark.
Okay.
Okay.
And then it dies again.
Some more. Cool.
Must be
Oh, and
double
this thing's
dead.
still up?
It is.
That thing might actually not care about acid, but I'm gonna try anyway. So I'll use sharpshooter on that thing.
Do you have
Oh,
line of sight
boy.
in that one?
All
The
right.
trombone.
Oh.
Sad trombone.
Wait, can I use my inspiration?
Yeah.
Sweet. I'm gonna try one more time. Oh my god!
Can I
That's
use
another
my
one.
inspiration to give her another roll?
No, you cannot.
Holy shit.
Ah, that's funny. Okay, well,
So
I
that's a 9.
That was really funny.
literally did my best.
Yeah, you did. You
Honest.
tried.
Oh, want to roll
Tonus,
the
yeah.
d4? I guess.
13 might hit. I
I'll
don't know.
try. I'll try the d. Okay, so
So that was a 12, which misses.
yeah. Well, nobody can say that I didn't try.
Oh, I didn't. I've not been adding bless to any of my. Oh no.
I think that Rana's
I
been
think you've
slacking. She
missed.
hasn't been trying.
Yeah. That is one hell of a use of inspiration. It just
Yeah.
that's one of
Holy
those
hell,
fate
that was
things,
funny.
right? Just so not supposed to happen.
Mhm.
All right.
The gods did not want you to splat that thing.
That'll hit. And that'll kill it.
That's
Hey,
cocked.
is this?
Hey.
Oh, you'll have to see it.
One of those dice
Now
was
let's get the
cocked.
rhinoceros beetle.
I believe it's dead.
Okay. Nothing else is moving, and as you watch the giant centipede gets pulled apart by the tentacles and drawn into the void, disappearing from sight.
Oh, gross.
Okay.
And Ambrose also dismisses the tentacles.
Oh, did you kill the thing outside?
Oof. Yes, the beetle is dead.
Yeah, you're
Okay,
out
cool.
of initiative.
That wasn't a totally useless turn for Rana.
No. Never said it was.
Just the
It's
second.
You weren't trying hard enough on the second part. You were trying. You were sitting back on your laurels, having a cigar, and you
I know,
just
right?
kinda,
She just
yeah.
didn't even aim down the sight. She just
Nope. She just kind of
hip
winged it.
fired. Yeah.
Ah, wings,
Very
because it's a
short
beetle.
break. I'll be right back.
Okay.
Be right back, guys.
That was a tiny caterpillar that was suddenly not so tiny.
Oh my god, holy hell. Just
Hey, you
out of
look pretty
character.
beat up. Go ahead.
Yeah.
Guff.
Out of character, real quick. We got like 3 natural 20s in the span of 5 seconds, and then the game was like, hey, Rana, you don't get to have any fun anymore. That
Yeah,
was
Yeah.
really fucking funny.
that was a thing.
Oh my
I
god.
figure I just used up all of my nat 20s for the next 4 sessions.
Rana is gonna use Cure Wounds on what's his name? Tonist.
What you doing to me?
Cure Wounds? Would you like one?
Yeah.
Cure those wounds.
Okay.
Do-do. Do-do-do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do.
There you go.
Ooh.
Also-
Uh,
A little bit.
Ah, yeah, that's what I got.
we're gonna
Thank you.
hit you with a healing hands as well. So for another 9.
All right.
Ooh.
How does that work? Does that work? It's not showing up in the thingy. That's weird. Azamar, 1 action. Cannot be undead or a construct. Once per long rest as an action touch as an action touch a creature and restore a number of hit points equal to your level. Oh,
You could just. I think you could just keep doing
there
it.
we go. That's what it is. Healing.
Using holy fondle.
Normal.
Oh, once per long. Yeah, you cannot just keep doing it. Never mind.
Yeah,
I have returned.
that's on Tonist.
All right. Sorry about that. I am back.
That's all good. We've been healing Tonist.
Also,
Yeah, Johnny's armor looks freshly scrubbed and brand new, and Johnny looks really kind of melty.
Someone prestidigitated? Is that what I understand?
No, the acid bath on his adamantine armor.
Nice.
Okay.
Okay. The people that were nearby are no longer nearby because that was horrifying to anyone that watched.
Yep.
Yeah,
Yeah.
pretty much.
I can see how that would cause an amount of dread,
A
existential and otherwise.
a minor amount.
Right. So, Lady Erica, going to go tromping through the house, trying to find Lady Erica.
In this room, again, you could see the broken glass near the window. There's some blood on the ground, and there's like a 3-pronged candelabra giving off the lavender light. Only one of the candles seems to be giving off light. The other 2 are darkened. What else? It looks like a bedroom. There's a ladder leading up to 2nd floor, as well as a trapdoor in the corner of the room.
Are there bookshelves anywhere visible?
No.
No. In any of the rooms that we've seen thus far?
Yeah, neither one.
Okay, going up the ladder.
Nothing of note in the kitchen.
In the let's see, there was the like moldy fruits and veg, but the apples looked fairly okay.
Rana's following Althea.
Well, basically, Johnny's looking around. If there's no bodies in this room, and
Is
logic
that a
says
body?
after the tentacles
Yeah.
there wouldn't be, he's going to go back up and try and find the rest of the team.
It looks like a body.
All right. They went up the ladder, so I'll just put you
Yeah.
up there too.
Thank you, sir.
Oh, that didn't work. There you go. All right. So in this
Ambrose follows John.
in the 2nd floor room, you can see a beaten, bloodied body on the ground near an armrest, and there's various tomes lining some shelving on the one wall near the body, but not at it. So maybe like here, you can see dried vomit on the rug.
Is she
Ew.
actually dead?
Yeah, that's what Althea is trying to ascertain too.
She's not moving.
That doesn't mean she's
There's-
dead.
No.
Rowan's gonna
I
head
guess that would
upstairs.
take a medicine check.
Do you want me to put Rowan up there?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can. If you inspect the body, you can see that the back of the head has been chewed up. Bits of
Yeah.
brain can be seen. There's blood, dried blood next to her head,
That would be
and
dead.
on several
Oh.
wounds along her body as well.
Yeah, when you got to the point
Okay.
about brains, we kind of figured she was
Yeah,
dead.
this is not good. Johnny, can we pack up
Uh,
her library into that bag of yours?
Yeah, give me a minute. Then Johnny
I'll
will.
help.
Johnny
Wait,
will
what?
give rights.
Why are we taking her library?
Because she's dead. They can't. These books cannot do her any more good.
Do you know if she has next of kin?
We will hold them until we find out. But right now, Althea's looking at the books that she had open, specifically around her, and she calls Rowan. Can you make
Yes.
sense of these, perhaps, that I cannot?
Probably. Rowan will take a look.
Johnny will give last rites to the deceased. She died violently and horribly, so yeah, she needs to be put to rest.
Yeah.
So he'll do that while Rowan's checking books.
Okay, so looking with that medicine check, inspecting her body, you also find a hole in her chest just underneath the neck that's about 2 or 3 centimeters wide. It's circular. It's almost perfect, as perfect as it can be. And she's very pallid. And well, I mean, she's she's dead, so her skin is quite pallid, of course. There's bits of dried blood around the hole.
Vampires.
Is there much? Okay, how old is the blood? Does it? Because with the back of her head being chewed out, presumably she bled out, or was she dead before that hole in her chest was made?
So a good question would be: is there blood splatter where the back of her head was chewed out? Because if her heart was still pumping, there'd be blood splatter. If she was already dead, there really wouldn't be, especially if she was drained. So good question. Is that what
She
you're
was
going
killed
for?
prior. It seems that she was killed prior to the incision. The hole. Shouldn't say incision.
But but given the lack of spurting blood, it could very well be an incision. So it's perfectly round.
Yes.
Looking around for any jewelry, or any tools of any kind.
And jewelry. She wears a bronze armband with some emeralds on it. As far as tools, you don't see any.
The wounds. Does it look like they could match? You know how like the wound of like a an intellect devourer coming out of somebody's head. It looks like, you know what that wound looks like, and then the same when like an illithid eats someone's brain.
Very different. It looks
does-
like she was like bashed in the back of the head.
What
rather
about
than something
the
emerging from the
hole?
inside.
What about the hole in front of her? Because like I'm thinking this is a very specific creature, and I'm wondering if Rana would recognize or maybe be able to hypothesize as what sort of creature could make a wound like that.
Yeah, make an intelligence check. You can use nature.
Can Ambrose also do an intelligence check to make a theory?
Yeah, you can do intelligence, either nature or arcana.
That was almost a 2.
Lady Michaud mentioned Fae spellbooks, so Ron's gonna take a look for spellbooks.
Yeah, so Rana, there's no creature in naturally occurring that she knows about that would make this sort of wound. And as far as the supernatural realm, probably not as well. It's very unusual. And
Okay, so not an aberration that she might be aware of.
right.
Okay.
And Ambrose doesn't know.
Ambrose has formulated a theory.
Oh gosh.
Is it
Okay.
vampires?
With skull cracked open and the hole in the chest, that can only lead me to believe that it is a zombie, a vampire accomplice, with a very large straw instead of fangs.
Dude, you didn't roll a 1. What the heck?
I've cracked this case wide open. Don't worry about it.
I think you cracked your head wide open. Yeah, I'm all for going along with his lordship stuff, but my dude,
Rana just looks at him and
we are
nods
not
like,
in Barovia.
mm-hmm. Okay. Okay. So whatever is going after low-level mages found Erica.
But do we even know that she's low level?
No,
That
we don't.
that was
That's
not
the problem.
That was not the impression I got when I spoke to my order.
It's not the impression I got when we heard from her from Lady Michaud either.
Yeah.
Jacob.
Where did this low-level idea come from?
The very first time it came up, the guy, the lead priest healer in the temple said that low-level mages were being targeted and their blood drained.
I think he said independent, and we assumed low
No,
level.
it was said today that they were independent. In the very first session it came up, he said low-level mages.
I remember hedge mages and stuff, but I don't remember.
I don't know what hedge mages means.
They're unaffiliated.
It means they have a fund.
Possibly that.
They're affluent. Yeah.
I could have misremembered, but I thought it was said that they were specifically low-level mages because remember, Chaos, you said that Rowan doesn't have to worry because he's not low-level.
That's not why Rowan didn't look worried.
Well, but that's what you said to me. We had a conversation about it.
Maybe later out of game.
Whatever. I'm just saying. That's what I remembered. I could be misremembering. Is that inaccurate, Jacob?
I don't remember what specific words the priest used. He would have made sure that, or he would have included that they were hedge mages, and it's reasonable that he said low power skill.
Althea turns around and says, I was told that Lady Erica Thistledown was an accomplished mage. I'm very concerned for Maris Claiborne.
Wait, but what's her name? What did you say? Maris?
Maris Claiborne of Flights and Fancies Flights and Fights is the other mage that was referred to me.
Is Flights and Fights a guild, Jacob?
Yep.
So she's
guild or
probably
a
fine.
How do we know that?
Because the mages, we don't know for sure, but all of the mages that have been targeted are not affiliated with guilds.
All right.
If Flights and Fights is a guild, then Maris is probably fine. We can check up on her if you want, but it doesn't seem to fit within the pattern.
That would be the next place to go after this. I was referred to Erica Thistledown and Maris Claiborne, and after speaking with Lady Michaud, we came here first.
Okay.
Are we fit to continue?
Johnny just kind of looks at everybody, looks at Althea and goes,
I can help you, my friend. I can help Tonist as well.
No, Althea, I've been burning too many blessings. I am exhausted.
I have a question, Jacob.
I also used 2 of my spell slots on the big centipede. So I also vote for a nap. Ambrose has a bit of mantis in his mouth.
Oh my god.
Oh no.
Is that what that
Nice, dude.
crunching is?
Nice.
Yeah, you guys like the Foley work?
I do.
Yep.
Good. Go you, man.
Jacob, based on like where the blood splatters are, does it look like she was attacked and then climbed up here?
It does
It's
seem
true,
that way.
Some of them were downstairs.
Ooh.
Is this also a blood spatter over here on the couch? Oops, I can't. This here.
No, that's broken. Pottery of some sort.
Oh.
I think that was a pot. Yeah.
Okay.
CSI 3.
Oh no, this was a pot. This here.
Nope, that's blood.
Oh. You said there was a broken pot next to the window, didn't you?
Yeah, on the front window.
Oh, okay. Oh, front window over there. Oh, okay. Interesting. So she wasn't one shot. So now Rana will like look around and like go back downstairs if she needs to see if there's any evidence of like her fighting back. If she's a wizard, there might be
Rowan,
like magical scoring.
Rowan, can you tell what she was trying to do here?
Folks, I just wanted to make one request from Jacob. As this is all going on, when he's finished with the last strike, he would have noticed that bracelet that she's wearing, and he's going to use the ritual identify, so he doesn't have to burn a spell slot to see what that is, if it's anything. That's all I wanted to get out there. Sorry.
What do you mean? What are you hoping I'll be able to tell you?
If she was trying to summon something in particular to protect her against whatever had injured her or whatever was attacking her.
The books on the table are about Fae and the Feywild, but that doesn't seem. I don't. That matches what we were told about the woman.
Were the creatures that we fought Fae?
They were bugs.
Talking about
They
the bugs that
were
were
animal
downstairs.
in nature, so
They were not Fae.
Ooh.
If you look them over more thoroughly, you'll note that they somehow appear to be haggard looking, as much as can be told from a carapace.
So malnourished.
Huh.
No,
Oh,
not necessarily. Their shells are they shine correctly, like almost like sunken eyes sort of thing.
what
Just look a little
what
bit
might
haggard?
be some, yeah, like if they look haggard, so what might be
sunken
the
eyes.
inference?
They're exhausted.
Yeah, tired.
They want a nap.
Oh,
Do
might
Is
bugs
that-
sleep?
As though they were being driven to attack her
Mhm.
by some outside source.
driven,
Yep.
yeah, or maybe they're being summoned. I don't
One
know
of the
how
things
summon
Johnny was-
creature works.
One of the things Johnny was going to do before all this was, if combat had gone a different way, he's going to start using dispel magic on things to see if he could shrink them back to the normal size.
Oh, that
But
would have been a good play.
I never had the opportunity because we were just too efficient in murdering.
BRBL.
Okay, so Rana will come back up and say that there is evidence of a fight downstairs. Okay, if there's blood here, there's a broken pot there. Where might it look like she was attacked? Not that that super matters. I don't know if that matters.
It's unclear, but in this general vicinity,
Okay.
there's smaller droplets leading towards the ladder.
Okay.
So,
Huh.
what we're thinking is she got into a fight downstairs, which gave her the head wound, and then she crawled up here, which ended up with her getting drained.
Bread in the oven.
I don't know which. I don't think Rana knows enough about medicine to be able to say or postulate which wound would leave her alive but wounded. But yeah, it does appear that she was wounded, came up here, and then was drained. And then she threw up, which I'm not
Huh.
sure. Like, I guess a head wound would probably do that.
Yeah.
Is the vomit clearly from her?
It's not near the body. And inspecting the blood trail, there isn't any blood near the vomit either.
How old is the vomit?
It's pretty much completely dried. Yeah.
It is no longer moist.
Okay, so the vomit might not be hers.
So it's possible one of her attackers bludgeoned her over the head. She managed to crawl up here. They followed her and was like, "Oh my god, blood!" and vomited and then drained her.
No idea. It's possible.
I
I
just
don't
feel like
know what the.
if you're sucking wizards dry, you've probably got a pretty good constitution. So the
Right.
vomit is a pretty big question mark.
Yeah.
I think we need to collect what evidence we can from here and leave. I think we need to take the books on Fey magic, the books, anything. Rowan, if there's anything that you can identify that has to do with giant bugs or.
Rowan is downstairs.
Oh. Sorry,
We,
missed that.
You're right. We probably should alert the authorities at the very least.
Yes, but any books that might help in deciphering this, because I don't think that the authorities are going to have any sense of the magic going on here. Not that I like to pilfer from someone's library, particularly when they're deceased, but I don't think the authorities are going to make any sense of this. And
She
perhaps
can't
Lady
read anymore.
Michaud will be.
Don't matter.
Perhaps Lady Michaud would be able to.
Sure.
Althea starts pulling books out of the bookcase with
And
absolutely
Johnny?
no sense. Ambrose, help.
Start handing him to Johnny
yeah.
to put in the bag.
Mm-hmm.
Johnny just puts the bag on the floor, says, "Pile him in." I'm in
Johnny's
the middle of
still
something.
ritual casting,
Yeah, he's in the middle of something.
but yeah, someone else can grab the bag from him and
Ambrose
ritual
will
casting. That's 10-minute ordeal.
Rana will go
Ambrose will
downstairs
just grab
with
the
Rowan.
bag. Ambrose will grab the bag, flop it open, and just kind of set it in between Ambrose and Althea so they can just kind of grab shelves of books and dunk them all in at once.
Nice.
Oh. If. Yeah. Can Rana take Gaz up there and see if he can make heads or tails? What's the skull on what table? Oh, that skull.
Yeah, he can head up there and look around. He's not going to make too much more headway.
Okay. Well, he grew up in the Far Realm, so I figure if there's a creature.
Oh yeah, not specifically regarding the wound. No, he had no idea what that is.
Okay. Okay, cool. The skull on the table is very unusual. Okay, that feels like a hint for an escape room. We need a hint.
No, that's the first thing you see when you come off the ladder. And Rano, it's bird-like in nature, but despite being overall avian in shape, has human-like features at the face portion.
Oh, is it a bird with teeth?
No.
Got some chompers.
Does it look like? Would Rana be aware of the avian humanoid races?
Yeah. Yeah, it
So-
doesn't seem like one of those
Okay.
or owl men. Owling, whatever those ones are called.
Hmm. Okay. I don't know. She'll gesture to Rowan and see if he can check it and see if it's like magical or something.
He's currently in the process of casting a ritual spell, so it'll be a little bit.
Okay, she'll wait.
But it is detect magic, so he'll be right on that.
Oh, okay. Because I don't think Rana has any way of detecting whether it's magical or not.
Okay.
Oh, there is also the
Yes.
trapdoor that goes downstairs. but she'll wait for the party to like reconvene before she like goes downstairs.
Yeah,
that didn't work.
Ambrose and Althea got the books gathered.
Yep.
Right, Ambrose is gonna heave the bag over his shoulder and head back downstairs.
Oh, it's a bag of holding. It's just pouch sized. It can totally go back on Johnny's belt if Johnny's finished, or Althea can carry it. Either one.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Johnny finished. I sent a whisper.
Ah, thank you.
Be right back. 1 second.
Cool. And then Rose is just gonna give him thumbs up and then slide down the ladder.
Both, feet on the sides, like fireman
Yeah.
style. Nice.
Like a Dark Souls character. Hey.
Mhm. Or like a Bloodborne.
Oh, Gaz might be able to make to have some input on the skull as well. Hey, Gaz, there's an interesting bone over here.
Oh, yeah, Mr. Bones.
Those-
What's going on with
the-
this?
So there
The
is.
skull and the candelabra are both magical.
You watch
Can
as
I
Gaz
detect what
shoves the
school's there?
skull into his mouth.
Fair.
Wow.
Wow.
Wait, but why?
Johnny goes, "Where's my
What do you
where's
mean,
my
why?
bag?"
He did for real?
Yeah, it's gone.
Okay.
You pointed out them. What do you think was gonna
No, I know, but like I'm curious as to why he thinks it's worth it because he sees bones that he doesn't give a fuck about. So why does he want this one?
Looks neat.
He will tell you.
Johnny looks at Althea. "Where's my bag?"
It's right here.
He looks very relieved. Thank you.
It has a
Also,
number of additional books in it. We should probably go through and pick a few to give to Lady Michaud.
Absolutely.
As
says
I was just gonna say, as Gaz shoves the skull into his mouth, Ambrose is going to look at him and say, I almost pulled blood out of a giant centipede and then made it walk on tentacles, which then eviscerated it and dragged it into a far realm. So I really hope it hits home when I say, what the fuck, man?
Nice.
Althea looks over at Ambrose and goes, hello, I had something to do with that?
I appreciate it.
He says, "There's a Byonga fortune teller."
It's a what?
Fortune
is it
teller.
something Rowan would recognize?
I don't speak
Um,
ABBA.
Wow.
Yeah, the Rowan would know this.
And there you go. Folks, on the way back to Lady Michaud's house, since that's where we're going for the night, since we are not going to see
Wizard.
Maris Clairbore, can we please stop by the house so that I can pick up my halberd? And might I suggest we send a note to Clairbore saying, be on your guard, have your guild about you. Make it anonymous if we will, but if we're not going to visit that person tonight, then I want them at least forewarned.
Johnny says, "I don't know about anonymous letters, but I'm happy to lend my name to it. Don't know what weight it'll give you, but at least it won't be some random nameless message that could be dismissed as a prank. You know what I mean?"
This is
Or a
fair.
threat.
This is absolutely fair. Hang on, I'm checking something. Let's play 61.
What school did the candelabra radiate with magic?
8th grade geometry.
Mm.
Flights
In
and Fights
class.
is not that far from the house. It's less far than this place was.
Evocation from the candelabra.
Fascinating.
Depending on how close to sundown we are.
It's like
You're
2 o'clock.
saying
Oh, it's like
just
2 o'clock?
wanna-
Yeah, you guys got here and fought, and then it's been about 15 minutes.
Would we rather
Good.
wait until tomorrow after an attack may have already been made, or I would rather go now. But let us stop and get my halberd, please.
Oh, I've been muted. That's why. Okay, I think we need to check the basement. There's a downstairs hatch.
There's a downstairs hatch?
Yep.
I see it.
There's a trapdoor.
Go chaos.
Ambrose is like,
Oh.
sounds good, and heads downstairs.
Everybody's just gone, man. The heck?
Yeah, we're up in this room by ourselves. You realize that?
I can't get downstairs. It keeps telling me I can't. Thank you.
Can Rowan like take a look at the broken glass and the blood splatter? Like he's not, I don't know, a CSI, but can he try and make heads or
CSI
tails
Three
of what
Rivers.
happened?
Yeah. On closer inspection of the blood there, it doesn't appear to be the right color for human blood. Might be some other creature smashed through and got cut on the shards.
Okay.
I mean,
What about these other blood spatters?
Those ones are more reddish and do look like probably from a human.
Okay.
Difficult to say if it was the attacker or defender. As Ambrose goes down, Ambrose has dark vision, right?
yep, half
Yeah,
elf.
yeah. You can see the room below. Sorry, the shaft that the ladder is in descends pretty far, probably about 40 feet before the bottom. You can see
Oh,
after about 15, 20 feet, there are boxes lined up to where the ceiling would be, but otherwise it's sorry, let me describe that better. The ladder goes all the way down. On the side of the ladder, you can see boxes. So there's an opening and then some boxes further down. The room itself looks like it could be fairly large. Difficult to tell without going all the way down. After about 10 feet of descent, you start to see small spider-like creatures.
oh, sweet.
They're
I'm still hungry.
maybe the size of a like the end of your thumb.
Ooh.
They've got strange abdomens.
Oh, you said small.
Small spider-like creatures. Could be spiders.
That's crazy to
Okay.
talk.
Ambrose has spent a lot of time in caves and a lot of time around spiders, and he doesn't recognize
Yeah. Johnny
these.
points and goes, Ambrose, snack time.
Yeah, so it's got eight legs. Instead of what you would normally see with its like mandibles and sort of that fused body head thing, it's got more of a elongated head with just 2 eyes, and then out of the back of its abdomen, the abdomen continues past further than it should, really, for a spider, more tail-like than anything.
Huh.
Ooh.
And it's
Scorpions are arachnids too.
sort of alternates between using its legs and sort of slithering with the tail-like portion.
Ooh.
Also, before we go any further, really quick, out of character, is this like a fantasy thing, or is this like a real bug that I just don't know about that Jacob found
not
online
real.
and was like, oh, that's neat?
I hope it's not real. I hope with every part of my body that this is something that someone imagined.
Okay, well, it has made me a little bit nervous, but
Is Ambrose
Ambrose
describing what he's seeing?
Not yet.
Ambrose keeps going down the ladder.
Without saying anything to those above?
Hey, Ambrose, what's down there?
Bugs. Ah, it's just bugs. It's fine.
Okay. You descend down the ladder as you get to where it opens up and becomes a room. You can see past the boxes that are to the left. It's a fairly sizable room, like I said, about probably at least 30 feet on each side. As you pass, so it's about a 20-foot ceiling. As you're about the 15 point, you can see past the boxes, as I mentioned, and you can see a rather large creature that looks like that slithering around. And it will immediately snap at you.
Althea has started down the ladder.
As Ambrose sees the thing, he is going to make a sound similar to what?
And then goes ow as he's bit. Or
Maybe. Did
maybe.
I? Oh no.
Shit.
Does a 14 get you?
My armor class is 13. Shout out to Warlock. Fuck.
You get bitten for 23. Make it, wait, before you take the damage off, make a Constitution saving throw.
Oh no.
Sick, bro. Let me hold on. I gotta pull up my character sheet again.
Add +3.
Constitution save.
I think that's right. Hang on. Check. Aura of protection.
Okay, so you actually take 19 points of damage. So you have
That's a
that
little bit better.
8 from the poison. And we are going to end it there since
Yep.
we don't have the time to continue this. But just so everyone can
You
see,
right.
this is what it's in there.
Oh god.
Oh my
Oh
god.
god. Oh god.
Wait, I didn't see all of it. Where is it?
I'll
That's
move you.
amazing.
I only saw like half the thing. Oh, I fucking hate it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, so like I said,
Yeah.
hope
Spider
that's not
snake.
real. That would be horrifying.
Ugh.
Yeah, so
It's a snake with 8 legs.
Did Omega not see it all?
for for context.
Oh, I was muted. I saw it.
For context, I am a little bit of a bug nerd. I like looking at weird bugs. So when you said like a bug with a longer neck, I was imagining a giraffe weevil. Which, if you don't know what that is, I'm hopefully uploading a picture in general. And I think he looks like a little cutie. So
Oh, yeah, that guy looks not so bad.
I thought it was gonna be a lovely little man, but this is nasty. That's a nasty boy right there.
Creepy AF.
Oh goodness.
Ugh.
Okay. Well, hey, we're in the middle of combat, so we're not gonna have any RP in the intervening week, right?
Probably
Probably not.
Lord.
It doesn't seem appropriate.
Yeah.
Most,
Oh my
most of
lord.
Ambrose's RP lines would be, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, why? What kind god would let this exist? Oh my god, why?
As a coming, Ambrose, as a coming fast as I can.
Ew. Guff.
What?
Why do you
What?
gotta post that?
Look at him, he's a little cutie. He's got a little
Uh,
head. He's just
He's
peeking
actually
around.
kind of cute
Oh,
because he's
no, that is
small.
not cute.
Whereas the thing that is in this basement is not small and therefore is
Oh.
not
that is still not
cute.
cute.
He's got a long necky because he's just looking around. He's looking for things, looking at leaves.
Get some leaves.
Hey, it's
Yeah.
far better than a Lord of Hell.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I mean, he did descend into a pit. So,
Seriously?
you know, a pit fiend
It was
being
a
a
joke. Okay.
Ugh.
Ugh.
Dear Lord.
All right. Well, good job, everybody. We didn't die.
Yeah.
We haven't died yet,
Yeah?
but now we're going into a basement that has a spider snake thing.
yeah. I
And-
mean, that's its name in the chat column.
Spider snake thing.
Spider snake thing.
Sure is.
Okay.
All right, till next time.
Yes.
All right.
Thank you,
Bye.
Jacob. Good job,
Mhm.
everybody.
Woo.
Woo.
Yeah.
We're getting-
We didn't die yet.
We're alive-ish.
Woo.
Not all
Yeah.
close.